All right, welcome. I wanted to maybe do a quick tutorial on how to make a web banner. And I had on my website, I had I had kind of what I think is a pretty cool image that I had in the past that I had made. And maybe what I could do is show you how I went about making this particular image. At the time, I had an Ethiopian student, so I thought she would appreciate this tutorial. But maybe for today's tutorial, it's almost St. Patrick's Day, so what I might do is show you how maybe I could make a web banner for a Irish club of Windsor. So what I'm going to do is File, New, blank file, and we're going to make a new image that's 950 pixels wide and about 150 pixels tall, and a resolution of 300 pixels per inch, and we'll just go ahead and say OK. And there's something really neat. I had a gradient tutorial that I've included on my class website, but I'll show you how you go about doing it. If you click the gradient tool, you get a gradient options toolbar up here. And what you could do is come over here, and this is going to be there's preset gradients, by the way. They're actually pretty neat. But one I want to do is for an Irish flag. So I had been doing some Google image search. So Irish flag is orange, white, green, green, white, orange. So let me just show you quick how you might go ahead and do that. If you click down here, we need green. So maybe like a darker green here. And then if you click in the middle here, we can do a white. And then over here, if we double click, we need orange. Where's a nice shade of orange? Here we go. So we can even that out, hit OK. So if I run my mouse with the gradient tool selected kind of up and down, you go that way. Or if you go this way, maybe you could go diagonally a bit. So, have fun. Maybe just perfectly flat horizontal line. If you hit shift, you get that effect. What if I go all the way across, hold shift down? That's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is maybe get a flag from Ireland here. That one's actually kind of neat. I'm going to right click, save image as, save it to my desktop. And in Photoshop, what I can do is say File, Open, Desktop. So now I've opened this, and what I can do is select all and edit copy, and then over here I can say edit paste as a new layer. Wow, I'm gonna have to resize that because that was big. So I'm just manually resizing this. If you're moving something around, you could hit Control and it gives you a bit more. So we can do text tool, and using text properly and making beautiful text, takes some practice. But we can say the Irish, the Irish Club of Windsor, Ontario. Maybe just Irish Club of Windsor. Now, that text needs to be a different color. Maybe we could do like a dark green. And that should be lowercase I. Irish Club of Windsor. And maybe we could find like a Celtic type font. What would that look like? No. I'm gonna hit pause until I find one. All right. I just found a font that I think is approaching Viner Hand ICT. Um, it's a little bit Celtic-y. Uh, so Irish Club of Windsor. We could hit OK. I'm gonna undo. Can I make this bold? I don't know if they have a bold. I could make the font. Oh, that's too big. Maybe I can do the font tool. Just maybe a little bit of, just a little bit of arch. And I could actually put the flag. I could put the flag behind the text. All right. Well, I wanted one more image here to add to that web banner. So I'm just trying to find something kind of cool. This actually looks neat. I'm gonna save this image. I'll just call it Celtic, and I'll save it to my desktop. And then back in Photoshop, so we can say File, Open, and we'll find this Celtic image here. Now again, if you saw my tutorial, how do I select this copper from this white background? What I can do is Magic Selection Tool, select the white, and then inverse the selection, Edit Copy. And then come here and say Edit Paste. Move tool will allow me to resize that. Now that's kind of neat. Maybe I can actually have it offset a little. What I can do is move that below the text as well. And you know, it's funny. It's hard to see the end of Windsor here. So here's a really neat effect. I'm going to duplicate that layer, duplicate the layer of text, and for the duplicate, if I move, see how I got two layers now. What I'll do is I'll make one white. So I'm going to change the font color to white, and now I'm just going to move it. Now, if you want to move it very fluidly, you can hold the control button. Now, I think I want the green on top. All right, so we can actually take these two layers and merge them. It's going to make me look bad. Okay, here we go. So I think those will stay together. So that is what I think is going to be a cool web banner. If we want that right now is a PSD file, Photoshop, but we can save for web. And we like the height and width. We set it right at the beginning. We can hit OK. Save it as a PNG. We could call it web banner. We could call it Irish web banner. Dwayne. All right, so students, I hope you enjoyed that tutorial, and I hope to see your web banner soon. Maybe you can even beat what I was able to do. Thanks. Bye.